SSC Aspirant Manipur channel asida amukasu hanna taramuk sari ngasidi akoina practice set amuka puraga lai practice set ahanbani ko practice set ahanbani practice set English ki practice set ni ko haidi English ki ni practice set se makha tana adum chatharakini ko theory class na de handakti practice oina practice 1 2 3 set oina adum puraga laksagani adudi SSC ki recent exam da koina pattern hongakpa adagi vocabulary anobu mayam ama songtholakpa adagi comprehension da magi wahai wata lukhalakpa ko ada koina chawrakna yengba kanda English se SSC da hangiba English se ahum thokna yengba ko haibadi makhan ahum khakne ahanbada grammar gi portion ama next vocabulary gi portion ama next comprehension reading RC haidare reading comprehension gi sigi ahum si punchilaga loina hangi ko ado grammar gi sarukta moina upgrade khara torokre madudi hana hangamdaba TCS na pairingai da hangamdaba khara equity na pairakpada gi hangai haibadi topic simple complex compound adagi harmoniums ko khara leibane extra oiba topic akoina hana hangamdaba adugi singno hangale loina channel asida ahan lakpibo itaragadi channel asibu subscribe tawbiramu adomgi friend SSC exam competitive exam preparation tawba yauragasu friendsing da share tawbiyo aduga like amomtang sung dambiramu maths reasoning English adagi GK na chingba channel asida adum exam relevant oina puduna laksagani ko adudi ngasi question yankai ne do si question yankai se question yankai mak tawdi lecture se yam sang do male aduna question 25 question hana koi tawbe 25 question aduga next ki mathangi video dana 25 demo remaining 25 question do amuk koi tawraga puna yengminase matam manghandabida ko sida positive mindset amatang koi video je horomdai yengminase know what you want and believe you can and will get it nangna pamadu nangna sana khangba aduga thajaba phangba ngamgani haina ko ado sigi quote se ina yam pamjai hainaga pujarakpani Napoleon Hill gi think and rich go dagi lopolokpo wahaini anyway hoi last question da SSC gi recent exam 2025 da hangiba kainoni ko hangiba question sing ni ko sida pura lai je magi official du makti nate official du ni aduga question gi modification ka yawo matang yawa ke gino haiba matamda moina analysis tawbase permission pide ko yengsi question si kamai question gi masak mong si sumaina lakani ko select question number 1 de yengsi error grammatical error khando select the option that contains grammatical error in the aina ngangak pada note toksilo ko kamaina question si approach tawge kamaina grammar gi error dana kamaina synonym antonym si selection dana kamai tawge haibado ko si question si di mana already not highlighted tawra pithome magi asoi basaruk se aina ngai semada soigibani ko adu yengminase neither the teachers nor the principal are aware of the change in the school principal su adagi teacher sing su school da hongiba schedule se in the school schedule da hongise kaisu khangde haiba ko ado swaida lalisi sigisitane simada lanbra hangbane ado already kholaga piramme simasine karigi lalino haibado karigi lalino haibado sigise neither natraga nor haitargani subject agreement verb haidana chapter ama leidana ada asai neither or nor sidi kaidawa magi clauses subject siga subject si matungina magi verb se innarakani aduna are high is high gadamneba adu sigi number 1 sida error leibani ko question number 2 the identify the segment that contains grammatical errors amane ko question makhan je aina category oina chugairaga porakpaini chamana category makaido she have been working in this company for the last 10 years mark se hogiba chahi tara si company sida thabak tawraga laina haibane grammatical error leisi for the last era she have been 10 years sida working in the company sida akoina hangadabadi question je aina attempt tawringa adom nakana guess hana tawbigo guess tawbigo aduga adom su post tawraga karamana chummano haibdu dum yengbiyo kasu kaide she have been haigadabnate she has been haigadabne error single error subject agreement bab yam leganbani ko adu mada khakta leini haiban nate ko sometimes adjective ta lerakani sometimes adverb ta lerakani sometimes atopa complement jing da yarak pasu yai ko aduga close kumbada error lerak pasu yai ko adu frequently yamna sigi se akoina subject agreement bab se yam leganli ko adu c di singular subject ina hail sairaga sizinnagadawni ba question number 3 da select the most appropriate option substitute underline segment. He is one of the most underline habit aina bold letter na highlight tawraga sini ko si mo underline lising amdre in the class. One of the tallest boy sira most tall boy sima di lale koi khangne kai habada tall gi superlative degree du season doine ba ko tallest la ka doine most tall habi ya ba aduga tallest boy haiba amane more tall haiba si gi comparison ko tawsi lale si ani eliminate tawgine ko and sumba answer si ani si manung do ani sumba answer si karam boy ni haiba matamna number 3 oine ba ko one of the high target di si se si laiba matung ina even noun se plural form da igadamne aduna one of the tallest boys haiga ini ba ko samna haiga one of the friend haine one of the friend magi mamana dugi mamana ba ama haine mamana ma hamdu the friend habi ade friends haiga damne one of the friends one of black tag the friends haiga ini gadamne si se nang grammar gi subject men bab tamba matum da grammar gi rule da soidane yarakani ko question number 4 da error label identify to hai amkosu the furniture in this room are very old and it needs to be replaced sida koina error leidoisi in this room sida are sida needs to be sida replace sida koina khangadoisi in this room sida leiroi sima da leigani ba kari kamaina khang haibada the furniture haibada singular ne ba singular subject di kai dawa always is na ilakani ilaoidra sima sida langani haibadi sima sida langani adu sida chiyango sima sida need sai se singular subject oibanina plural subject oiramadi need haigadamne need sai se yes ta pai se kai dawe singular subject oibagine ba ko adoi tagari are hairoi sigi se is haigani ba akoina hana dok ngomoi pathoga o tarakpa matang si yawni ko error leibu leiredi ko amukasu ko improvement sentence improvement Scarcely had he reached the station, then the train started. Sigisidi akoina khangba tai grammar gi rule pabada scarcely hai taragadi sigi then ji illoi ko sigi then when ingada then ingada no improvement legada sigi scarcely hai taragadi sigi when si ingani ba ko sigi pdf se aigi telegram group hanagiri yagide anawwa ma hangani ai description da hapsaramge aduda sumsoi soidena sigi kino se sigi practice set se akoi telegram channel da upload to telegram group da upload to jarakani ko section number 2 question number 6 vocab ki saruk ni ko vocabulary ki saruk ni ba synonyms antonyms and idioms synonyms haragana magi similar word min manaba meaning do adum hana khangamgani khali antonym haragana magi opposite word synonym of affluent gi synonym hayo ya ko affluent haibasi akoina karino sengbadi wealthy sineba affluent meaning di pesa paiba wealthy oibasineba ado swaisida akoi greedy di nati greedy haidi ning khara khangbu changi ko aduga akoina guess tawba matam matang taragari word cream ma koi loina khangwa khangdo word rum chungtholakani ba english language yam chawa ko aduga anda akoina logic seasonaraga eliminate tawba yaba option yawdi eliminate tawba ko haibadi positive word yawra negative word yawra adu yenga ko adu akoi question gi matung ina dum haikre greedy sigi matang di affluent sigi tawai wealthy oigani ba kaina hana greedy si sum yengo greedy hai jisu pen banai da ba haibane ba negative word ni sisu poor hai sisu hairaba negative word ni fluent haibasi budi akoina mahakse friends yam fluent oina ngangi ma english yam fluent oina ngangi yam tattana ngangba understand tawra ngangbu ko adu yam fluent over lon ngangbu du ni ko the meaning ju khangba sangai number 7 antonym haibadi opposite word benevolent haibagi opposite benevolent haibadi yo option da kai pidi kind generous moini si synonyms ne si answer oiroidamne helpful sunati malevolent haibasine benevolent haibadi yamna phaba mida kaiba tawdabdu ne ko mige kaiba tawdabdu malevolent haibadi mi on the harm tawdu kangu ne malevolent haise no bene haidi ꯑꯐꯕ ꯄꯣꯖꯤꯇꯤꯚ ꯋꯥꯔꯗ, ꯃꯦꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯗꯤ ꯅꯦꯒꯦꯇꯤꯚ ꯋꯥꯔꯗ, ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯔꯨꯠ ꯋꯥꯔꯗꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯔ ꯈꯪꯕꯗ ꯍꯦꯜꯞꯐꯨꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤꯀꯣ. ꯃꯊꯪꯗ idioms, to leave someone in the lurch, to leave someone in the lurch. Idiomsidi kaidore, idiomsidi magi wahai idiomsidi palliba literal meaning do magi wahai sigi meaning chap chaba oigani haiba leite ko. Wahai na ma haiba mana meaning tawna ma tawba ko akoi Manipur haigana pramanga piraga tawbido adugumbani haitare. To leave someone in the lurch haibadi kaidore karambano, to help in trouble, to desert in, to go for a walk, to compromise. Number 2 is niko haibadi desert haibadi kaidawa live haibani ko thado oga chatpa haibani ko. Luraba time bukta thado oga chatpa du idioms oina hairakanda to leave someone in the lurch haidoni. Question number 9 da burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil haibadi haibet akoina logic na sanare yengune. Ahingda thabak subagumbani ko. The cooklet nate, trouble nate, waste fuels nate, work natagana athenga larik pabadubu burning the midnight oil hainiba. Number 10 the synonyms. Enigmatic haibadi kaino, enigmatic haibadi swai sida yengoba ko. Enigmatic si khangdreba ado mai synonym hayo haibaniba ko. Ado akoina sarakadoise sumsum khangdre khaleseba mai meaning se khangdreba ado idagadi guess tawkadoineba. Guess se kamai tawkani happy, clear, simple, mysterious. Swai what taba word che kanano sigi mysterious ne. Clear have a positive one never. Happy have a positive one never. Simple hai some have a positive one. Mysterious have a di kaidore kitang art has a thaigreba. Khang have a di khang dawa unknown kitang negative set creba unknown oiba poni na so aduna asengba meaning su enigmatic have a puzzling have a ganta confused adugumba duneba adu mysterious na magi synonyms neba. Number 11 the antonyms. Frugal. Frugal haibadi kaino haiba matamda frugal haibagi meaning di chip haibane ahongba haibaneba. Adugi antonym oitaragani majorly haine awawa haine thrifty, poor. Poorga sigasu yongane majorly ga poor sisu hairo synonyms oidana ko se ani answer oiroidineba. Thrifty haibadi atopa mani haibadi paisa yam carefully spend tawba paisa yam cheksinna sizinaba kangudubu adubu thrifty kawiko. Paisa yam cheksinna sizinabadu thrifty hai khangnagani. Extravagant sina mag antonym oiganiba. Extravagant sina luxury khitang oibada. Ahongbo oitaragadi yang luxury do aduna extravagant oiganiba ko. Aduga thrifty sigi atopa word ama lay. Thrifty haina carefully spend tawina ado carelessly spend tawtaragadi spendthrift haiganiba. Spendthrift haiganiba. Vocabulary se akoi nongmada loin tamba yaroiko. Khabar paba reading skill adagi vocabulary gi SSC gi previous year gi vocabulary ke hangduna do adum nongma khara paraga upgrade tawgadamni ko se loibsna. One word substitution. A person who hates mankind. Miyoibabu nungsidaba. Miyoibabu nungsidaba haibsida akoina root word khara khangsiko. Filan haibadi kaino love haibane nungsiba misan haiba miso haiba kangu sidi kaidawa hate haibane. Miss ki kangu si hate haibane. Optimist magi miyoiba nungsidaba kangu didi kaina misanthrope haibaduneba ko. Sina tarasi oidoineba ko. Sina misanthrope haigana miyoiba nungsidaba kangu ne. Misogynist haigana nupibu who hate woman. Nupibu nungsidaba kangu duna misogynist ko. Philanthrope haibadi loves mankind. Mi kangu pu nungsiba kangu dabu philanthropist ko. Misanthrope haibadi mi nungsidaba. Optimist haibadi positive side yengba ngamba mi dabu optimist ko. Optimist ki antonym si kanano haiba matamda pessimist haidoni ko. Negative side da ubado. Aduga optimist ki atopa wahai amasu lay adudi kaino haiba matamda sanguine haiba wahai amasu lay ko. Si da hangrabane. Question number 13 da accommodation simadi natre. Sidi akoina spelling khangba amsangi yam section accommodation gi correct spelling gi double C double M sineba. Number 2 sineko. 14 the meaning of the idioms. Give of the gap. Idioms si akoi thengnadragadi guess tawada luba matang so adum hek yawbani ko. Ability to speak eloquently, to receive a gift. Simadi oiroi. Kaigino haiba matamda hek magi literal meaning sidi idioms da almost 99% ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯟꯗꯦꯕꯀꯣ talkative ꯋꯥ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯉꯥꯡꯒꯟꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯉꯥꯡꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ give of the gap ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯉꯥꯡꯕꯒꯤ skill ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ ability to speak eloquently ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯅꯤ number 15ꯗ one word substitute a collection of poem ꯁꯩꯔꯦꯡ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯏꯕ ꯁꯩꯔꯦꯡ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯏꯕ ꯁꯩꯔꯦꯡꯗꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯁꯩꯔꯦꯡ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯦꯟꯊꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯏꯕ ꯁꯩꯔꯦꯡꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯋꯥꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯩꯔꯦꯡ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯜꯂ ꯐꯣꯡꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯦꯟꯊꯣꯂꯣꯖꯤ ꯀꯧꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯦꯇꯦꯂꯣꯛ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯗꯤꯛꯁꯅꯥꯔꯤꯗꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯅꯀꯣ ꯂꯥꯏꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯀꯦꯇꯦꯂꯣꯛ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯃꯦꯇꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔꯗ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯦꯔꯦꯟꯖ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯏꯕꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯀꯦꯇꯦꯂꯣꯛ ꯀꯧꯋꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ fill in the blanks section 3ꯗ fill in the blanks ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯞꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁꯇꯨꯒꯤꯀꯣ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯌꯦꯡꯕ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁꯇꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯣꯁꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯠ ꯋꯥꯔꯗꯁꯦ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯀꯅꯤꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯃꯦꯟꯕ ꯃꯇꯥꯡ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤꯀꯣ the manager was so impressed with his performance that he decided to dash him ꯃꯦꯅꯦꯖꯔꯗꯨꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯔꯝꯃꯤ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯣꯌꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯔꯐꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯁꯇꯨꯗ ꯗꯦꯠ he decided to ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯦ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯗ ꯄꯦꯟꯖꯔꯦ ꯈꯜꯂꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯅꯤ ꯄꯅꯤꯁ ꯇꯧꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯣꯏ ꯏꯒꯅꯣꯔ ꯇꯧꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯣꯏ ꯗꯤꯃꯣꯠ ꯇꯧꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯃꯣꯠ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤꯕ number A is the correct answer number 17ꯗ if I blank a bird I would fly to you ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯪꯂꯤꯁꯇ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯍꯩꯁꯦ imaginary sentence ꯅꯤ ꯚꯥꯞꯅ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯄ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁꯇꯗꯤ if I were ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯅꯦꯕ if I was ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣꯏꯀꯣ number 18ꯗ addicted preposition addictedꯇꯗꯤ always ꯃꯥ addicted to alcohol addicted to gambling ꯀꯣ ꯇꯨ ꯃꯦꯟꯒꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯥꯏ ꯇꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯕ ꯇꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦ number 1 is the correct answer section 4 ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯛꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯒꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯨꯟꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨ PQRS rearrangement sentence ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁ ꯖꯝꯕꯜ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁ A B C D ꯄꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯁꯤꯒꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔꯗ ꯊꯝꯃꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯕ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯡꯐꯨꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯦꯔꯥꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯐ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯒꯗꯕꯁꯤ ꯏꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯗꯛꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯗꯕ ꯄꯥꯔꯠꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦꯟ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯗꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁꯇꯨꯗꯤ ꯀꯟꯀ꯭ꯂꯨꯖꯟꯒꯤ ꯅꯦꯆꯔ ꯂꯩꯒꯜꯂꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯖꯪꯁꯟ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯕꯠꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯣꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯍꯦꯟꯁꯀꯨꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯨꯅ ꯋꯥꯍꯩ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯦ ꯅꯣꯂꯦꯖꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯞꯁꯟꯏꯂꯤꯃꯤꯅꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯇꯧꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯝꯇꯥꯏꯝꯁ ꯄꯤꯌꯔꯗꯒꯤ A B C D ꯄꯤꯌꯔ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯦ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯒ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁꯇꯨ ꯑꯣꯞꯁꯟꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯑꯦꯂꯤꯃꯤꯅꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯎꯒꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯔꯝꯂꯤꯕ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁ ꯃꯈꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ howeverꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯞꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯗꯤꯂꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯣ his parent pronounꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯀꯣ his ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ hisꯁꯤ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯁꯛ ꯇꯥꯛꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ wanted him to be engineer ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯦ from a very young age Ravi was interested in painting ꯁꯤꯗ ꯔꯕꯤꯁꯤ ꯏꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯗ꯭ꯌꯨꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯏꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯌꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯍꯤꯅꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯍꯧꯔꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯂꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯦꯃꯣꯟꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯇꯤቭ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯅꯥꯎꯟꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕ ꯁꯤꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯔꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯂꯩꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯨꯔꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯁꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯅꯦꯕ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ B is the correct A is the ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯁꯤꯅ correct answer ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯅꯤ number 20ꯗ PQRSꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀꯁꯨ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯞ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯄꯥꯁꯦ in a globalized world English has become a necessity ꯆꯥꯎꯈꯠꯄ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯊꯤꯕꯤꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ globalized ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯏꯪꯂꯤꯁꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯦ ꯆꯪꯗ ꯌꯥꯗꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ it act as a bridge between people of different culture ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯏꯪꯂꯤꯁ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯦꯡꯒ꯭ꯋꯦꯖꯁꯤꯅ bridge ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯜꯂꯦ this is why most school prioritize teaching it furthermore ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤ A B ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨꯅꯦ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯟꯁꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯊꯁꯦ it ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯅꯥꯎꯟꯅꯦꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯅꯥꯎꯟꯁꯤ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯪꯂꯤꯁꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯏꯪꯂꯤꯁꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯅꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ ꯗꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯔꯤꯁꯨꯕꯩꯁꯦ ꯏꯂꯤꯃꯤꯅꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯣꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯗꯤꯁꯁꯤꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯐꯔꯗꯔ ꯃꯣꯔꯁꯤꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯁꯣ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ ꯑꯦꯅ ꯀꯝꯄꯜꯁꯔꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯣꯞꯁꯟꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯦꯅ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯦꯅ ꯍꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯦꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯀꯅꯥ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯀꯣ ꯐꯔꯗꯔ ꯃꯣꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯐꯔꯗꯔ ꯃꯣꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯔꯁꯨ ꯏꯔꯝꯃꯅꯤꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯏꯗ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯏꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯗꯤꯁ ꯏꯁ ꯋꯥꯏ ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯏꯠ ꯑꯦꯛ ꯑꯦꯁ a bridge between people of the different cultures. Number B, A ga B ga di thangnaraniko, pair laigrani ko. A ga B ga pair haibasida simasi yaw kathatkrani. A ga B ga pair laigrani. B gi mathangna this is why most verb the sida akoina khangi kaidaw haibada sentence hajilaseba. Global English necessity oire aduga bridge su oire adui mathakta su kaidawre primary language internet ki primary language su oire maram asina school la kaidawre loinamak tammibani prioritize tawraga haineba. Number CD akoina practice am sangi copy ki ware CD practice makhan taw sangi question si oine di am kana luba oiramde adu yam luna hangu matang su yam yawbani ko sentence yam chaw. Number section 5 ta active passive narration. Narration jo hangi ko active passive voice ka narration ga su yam hangi ko moina. Sidi yam kana luba dine de tawbudabu sentence to karamba makhani sentence mo haibdu yakoi munna yengdawa yade. The chef prepare a delicious meal. Prepare is past ni ko past indefinite ibane. Ado so dana passive la taragadi past oirakani ko. Sima laire is habisinate has habisinate being habisinate shineba. But the delicious meal was prepared by the chef. Habisina asumba answer organi. She said, I am going to the market. Said hagdi she said that hayalakadonico. She said that she says present on talk people yade. She said had that she told him yade. Number 1 is the correct answer. Question number 23. Passive voice who wrote this book? Si book se kana na even si passive ta hai ta kani by whom hayaga lakani ko by who su la oi this book sina su la oi who has written by this book has meaning change to meaning kai dong the passive all up kana meaning change to ko meaning su talk tre man hai who has written by this book si book si kana na ibano si book si kana na ibano hai book na ibano hai bani mai se la le. Number 1 is the correct answer. 24 he asked me where do you live? Simasi akoy yam soigan mani ko sumba question je interrogative sentence de. And he asked me where do you live? Where do the use in I la kadoy na ngon hang mani na I one kadoy ni ko. He asked me where I live haibamne. He asked me where did I live haibamne. He asked me where I live. Simadi la la ni kaygino haibamne sida present de ireba. He asked me where do I live? Sida do haiga present de ire si la ni siga ni simanung sungani adu karamba answer na chumdo si sine. Kaygino haimatamda he asked me where did I live? Where did I live haibamne. Did yaudila di question ni format amuk lakreba aduna narrate tawo oitreba. Aduna akoy gan sumba search he asked me where I live. Mana I bukai laibano na hangami na haibasina sumba answer organi. Adu ngasigi di practice se question number 24 da loisilase 25 tagi di mathangi set down purge 25 to 24 na 25 to 50 bong na mathangi set ta puraga lage videos yam hena sangrani ko mathangi set ta close test adagi comprehension adagi lemoriba kamagi sok ta karam question jing yaw habdo mathangi video da akoy amuk thengnasi adudi si hairaga akoy matang se loisinaba tawge channel asi bo hanbo thengnabiba oi taragadi subscribe tawramu like on ta nambiramu aduga gyan tadaba adagi adona tawhaningba practice oiro natragana karamba jagana hena confusing oiro reasoning maths gk matangda comment amam tang pibiramu adudi si hairaga akoy ngasigi di matang asida loisilagi.